someone keep leaving perfectly folded paper cranes on my car windshield? Started 3 months ago. Every single morning, there's a tiny origami crane tucked under my wiper. Different colored paper each time. Midnight blue, sunshine yellow, soft pink, metallic silver. Each one more intricate than the last. I live in a sketchy neighborhood where people steal catalytic converters and break windows, not leave delicate art installations. At first, I thought it was some kid's art project. Then I realized these weren't amateur folds. Whoever made them had serious skills. These took time, real time. I asked everyone. Mrs. Will from upstairs just shrugged. Even asked the homeless guy who sleeps by the dumpster. Because yeah, I started collecting them. Couldn't help it. They were too beautiful to throw away. I bought a big glass jar and placed it on my kitchen counter. Every morning became this weird ritual. Find the crane, examine the craftsmanship, add it to my collection. After 6 weeks, I got obsessed with catching my mysterious crane maker. I set my alarm for 5 a.m. and crept to my window like some kind of detective. Peeked through the blinds for an hour. Nothing. But when I went downstairs, there it was. Bright red with gold edges this time. Sitting pretty under my wiper like it had materialized from thin air. I tried 4 a.m. the next day, then 3 a.m. Even pulled an all-nighter once, drinking coffee and watching crime documentaries while monitoring my car through the blinds. Never saw a single person approach my beat-up beetle, but every morning without fail, there was my crane. My friends thought I was losing it. Just enjoy the free art, they said. Why do you need to solve everything? But I had to know. This person was spending serious time on me. A complete stranger. Why? What did it mean? Was I being watched? Was this some elaborate setup or something sinister? Then my car broke down. Engine completely died on the freeway. I had to take 3 buses to get to work every day for 2 weeks, while I saved up for repairs and argued with mechanics about prices. The whole time, I kept thinking about my crane person. Were they confused? Disappointed? Had they moved on to decorating someone else's car? When I finally got my Beetle back from the shop, $800 poorer but mechanically sound, I expected the crane ritual to be over. Maybe my secret admirer had given up. I was so wrong. There were 14 cranes waiting for me. One for each day I was gone, lined up perfectly across my windshield like a tiny rainbow army. Each one different, each one stunning. Some had tiny messages written in languages I couldn't read. Others had microscopic drawings of flowers or stars. That's when I found the note tucked under the last crane, a gorgeous white one with silver tips. Real handwriting, not printed. Hope your car is feeling better. I missed our daily routine. Your secret admirer from apartment 2B. My heart stopped. Apartment 2B, I live in 2A. We literally share a wall. This person had been living 15 feet away from me for months, creating art for me every single night, and I had no idea who they were. I spent the entire day pacing my apartment, trying to remember if I'd ever seen anyone from 2B. The walls are thin. I could hear Netflix shows and occasional phone calls, but I'd never paid attention. That evening, I finally worked up the courage. I knocked on the door with shaking hands, holding the white crane like a peace offering. This incredibly cute, shy guy answered. Behind him, I could see his entire apartment filled with origami animals, hundreds of them hanging from fishing line attached to the ceiling. Elephants, dragons, butterflies, flowers. It was like stepping into a paper garden. I'm George, he said, immediately turning red. I know this is probably really weird, but I could hear you crying through the walls when you first moved in 3 months ago. You seemed so incredibly sad, and I wanted to do something nice, but had no idea how to introduce myself without seeming like a creep. So you decided on elaborate origami stalking instead? He laughed, this genuine, embarrassed laugh. When I saw you collecting them and treating them carefully, I figured maybe it was actually working. Maybe I was brightening your day a little bit. You have no idea, I said. Those cranes got me through some really dark mornings. We've been dating for 2 months now. He still makes me cranes, but now he hands them to me personally along with morning coffee and kisses.